Chainsaw Man is one of the most recognizable manga to date. You've seen or watched something about the show even if you're not exposed to anime or manga. But the thing that will cement you to read the show is the blood-curdling battles that rewrites every single rule in creating a panel in manga. Cause my god! Chainsaw Man is a disgusting masterpiece. It constantly reminds you not to simp because next chapter your favorite character might get killed by a tomato. With arms. Huh? But what's the story? What's with the hype? And will it deliver to its expectations? All questions we're gonna answer soon. So Denji lives in a poverty, also shouldering a debt that is impossible to pay back. Not only that, but he's being used by the Yakuza to do risky jobs for them, also taking most of his profits. Denji sold his kidney, his right eye, and one of his nuts. The baby maker to be exact. Eating a lit cigarette for less than $1 is when I realized that Denji has a very fucked up life. I'm fond of characters rising from the bottom end, but Denji is different. Not even himself cares if he dies tomorrow. And that's exactly what happened. Inside the dumpster, all chopped up, Denji is facing a certain death, but Pochita, the Chainsaw Devil, made a contract to revive Denji in exchange of making him his heart, also having this mysterious thingy attached to his head. Triggering/pulling this grants Denji to have two saws in his arms and one on top of his head, hence calling him Chainsaw Dude. You know, I actually have a similar ability. Wait. Pretty cool, huh? I call myself the Weenie Demon. It's amazing how consistent and amazing this manga looks. Every chapter introduces us to a world we've never seen before. That's how I find myself finishing the part 1 of the manga in one day. Manga is great and has no flaws whatsoever. But the anime? As soon as I saw the first trailer of Chainsaw Man, I was stunned on how good the visual is. Probably the best anime of the year or century even. But what's with the hype, right? I get that the manga is very good and the anime looks like a masterpiece in a nutshell, but I know there's more than meets the eye. So I go to Reddit and man, I've never seen a community this harmonic in my life. I didn't see a single post if you can beat Goku or shipping characters with similar genders. All I see is genuine, nice, cool people sharing fan arts, cosplay, and memes to each other. But I'm afraid that when the anime is out, this community might get tarnished by some toxic people or other communities. The hype around the show was because the manga itself is one of a kind. Battles are so brutal you can hear the bones cracking and the blood splashing. The meaningful death that comes when you don't expect it to be with a mix of comedy in the side. Chainsaw Man lures you into an addiction. Every chapter teases you to see more fights and funny chemistry between the characters. Denji, Aki, Power, Makima, these are all solid characters that has their own story and principle. Denji is a pervert who follows his balls more than his brain. Aki is prickly on the outside and soft in the inside. Power uses pads. And Makima, confession, I've had a crush on her ever since. Her strong presence and assertive personality makes her one of the best characters ever. It doesn't feel stiff and I constantly can imagine a real person having this kind of traits. Well, except for Denji, that dude is a freaking weirdo. But that's the reason why he's loved by many. Because he's not some goody two-shoes like other protagonists we've seen so far. He'll save the word for sex and do favors if you let him grab your tits. That's Denji. But being this hype and popular also has its cons. And that's the expectation for the show. All anime have expectations for them, mostly popular anime like Attack on Titan and Demon Slayer because they already set a high standard for their show. Reading the manga is already an experience. But seeing all these panels coming to life is gonna be a hellish beyond my expectations. Unique storyline, disgusting yet amazing devils, and fights that makes you hold tighter to your seat. There's no doubt that Chainsaw Man will set a new standard and I can't wait to see it for myself. In a nutshell, I'm not calling Chainsaw Man the best anime of the year. Yet. Because we all know that trailers can sometimes be a false advertisement. But if I'm wrong, and I wish that's the case, Chainsaw Man will be the talk of the community for a long time. Tomato Devil, I love that dude. Who doesn't love that dude, right? I'll review the anime when it's out. Comment something below, I read those. Bye. Peace.